All right, let's get right into it. There's been a massive update in the world of AI image generation. Google has just launched Nano Banana 2, and it's making a really bold promise to fix some of the biggest frustrations that creators have. So let's unpack what makes this new model such a potential game changer.
You've seen it, right? We've all seen those incredible images. You type in a few words and bam, you get these jaw-dropping landscapes, insane futuristic cities, or characters that look like they've walked straight out of a movie. It honestly feels like real magic, just pulling ideas out of your head and putting them on the screen.
But let's be real for a second. The whole process isn't always that smooth. For every one amazing image you get, there are probably, a dozen tries that are just frustrating, full of weird glitches, or so far off the mark you have to ask, did the AI even read my prompt? Yeah, that's the not so magical side of things. And that gets us to what I call the AI image dilemma. You know the deal. If you wanted those really sharp, high-res images, you had to be prepared to wait and wait and wait. And text? Oh man, trying to add text was basically a lottery, where you'd usually end up with some kind of alien language. And getting the same character to show up twice? Good luck. You're always stuck with this choice. Do I want it fast, or do I want it to actually be good? Well, if Google is to be believed, that whole era of compromise might just be over. The big promise with their new model is simple. You don't have to pick anymore. You get the speed, and you get the quality. So what is this thing, really? Okay, Nano Banana 2 is the fun name, but its technical name is Gemini 3.1 Flash Image. Now, that word flash is the key here. It's built on a new architecture that is all about speed. The entire goal is to give you those gorgeous, detailed images you'd get from a pro model, but deliver them at the pace of a flash model. It's designed to be the best of both worlds. And to really get why this is a big step, just look at how we got here. The original Nano Banana went totally viral back in August 2025 for its editing tricks. Then, just a few months later, Nano Banana Pro came along, giving us amazing creative control, but it was slow. Now, here we are with Nano Banana 2, which is supposed to be the one that finally brings it all together. Okay, so how exactly does it solve that dilemma we were just talking about? Let's get into the nitty-gritty and break down the pro-level upgrades that really make this thing tick. First off, speed. We're talking 10 to 15 seconds to generate a really complex, detailed image. Now, this isn't just about being impatient. This speed fundamentally changes how you create. You can try an idea, tweak it, try again, and again, all in near real time. It makes the whole process so much more fluid and creative. That's a huge advantage. Next up, it finally cracks one of the biggest problems in AI image gen, text. I mean, look at that difference. It's night and day. Getting clean, readable text like this is a total game changer for anyone making, marketing materials, social media posts, memes, whatever. Anything where the words matter just as much as the image. Now let's talk about something that is a massive breakthrough for anyone trying to tell a story. Subject consistency. This is the holy grail. It means you can create a character and then generate another image of that exact same character doing something else without their face suddenly changing or their clothes magically being different. And it's pretty powerful. In a single session, Nano Banana 2 can keep track of up to 5 unique characters and 14 different objects. Think about what that means. You can actually create storyboards, comic book panels, or step-by-step guides where everything looks consistent from one frame to the next. That's huge. And the upgrades don't stop there. It's connected to Gemini and real-time search, so its knowledge is up to date. It's also way better at actually understanding long, complicated prompts. You can throw a lot at it. Plus, it supports resolutions all the way up to 4K, so it's ready for professional work. And honestly, the overall look, the lighting, the sharpness, it's just a clear step up. So which one should you actually use? Well, for most of us, most of the time, Nano Banana 2 is going to be the new go-to. It's fast, it's great for brainstorming and iterating. But if what you need is absolute maximum factual accuracy, like you're generating a detailed historical map or a scientific diagram, then the original, slower Nano Banana Pro is probably still your best bet. Okay, that's all great in theory, but how do you actually use it? Let's walk through it. It's actually incredibly simple to get started. It's really just 3 easy steps. First, you pop open the Gemini app. Second, you tap on Create Image. And yeah, you are literally looking for a little banana icon, which is fun. And finally, you just start writing. The real secret to great results is being specific.
Don't just say a cat. Say a fluffy calico cat with bright green eyes curled up asleep on a stack of old books in a cozy sunlit library. You can also upload a photo you already have and just tell it what to change, like put a chef's hat on this dog. It's that easy. So we know what it is and how to use it. Now let's just zoom out for a minute and think about the big picture. What does a tool this powerful and this fast really mean? Google's own CEO, Sundar Pichai, called it their best image model yet. This tells you it's not just some small feature update. This is a core part of their whole strategy to weave powerful AI into everything, from search to ads to, of course, the Gemini app itself. Now, of course, you can't talk about a tool this powerful without talking about responsibility. The ability to create realistic images this quickly comes with obvious risks, like misinformation. So to get ahead of that, Google is embedding an invisible digital watermark called Synth ID in every single image, marking it as AI generated. They're also using industry-wide standards to add even more transparency. And that kind of leaves us with this one last huge question to chew on. When anyone can create a visual masterpiece in just 15 seconds, what does it even mean to be a creator anymore? The gap between having an idea and executing it is shrinking to almost nothing, and that's going to change everything. Definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.